Welcome back to the stream, everyone. I believe it should be starting now. I think we're good. Gotta get my headphones on here. Gonna try and qualify for the Nurburgring M2 race. I've crashed out of this race every single time so far. So, we'll see how it goes. I think we have everything set up. Make sure that we're all good here. We'll see how it goes. Yes, sir. We're good. I apologize for the little over there. We are all good. Let's see. Let's pull it up here. Nice, nice. All right. Let's see if we can turn a nice little qualifying lap. I absolutely suck in this track. Get our race laps pulled up here. All right, let's see what we can do.
You'll upset the officials with your slow driving. Your lap times won't count until you reset the car and start over.
Gotta reset for some reason. Hopefully we can actually finish this race today. Been struggling in it.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh! Didn't even make it to the first turn. I really wonder if I can even race this still. I may have just failed my qualifying lap, and I didn't even cross the finish line. That's embarrassing. That is a bit embarrassing, faux show. This car is a little hard to handle.
Green flag, green flag.
Alright, let's try this again. This car you've got to be so smooth with.
Okay, here comes your time lap.
Gotta let the track almost come to you. Seems like. Oh my gosh, missed the turn by a mile. I really don't even care to turn like a super fast qualifying lap here. I just want to simply have a lap. I'm racing a little bit scared, I can tell it though. I just kind of think that my face cam is a little bit dark right now. Because of that window there. That actually wasn't bad. It's kind of awkward in this car. This car is so slippery all the time. Woo. Trying to change up the view. Let's see if anything changes here. Absolutely not. That only made things worse. Whew. That's what you like, hitting the biggest curves. Are so slippery. This car, I feel like it's just kind of all over the place. Woo! Like, why am I drifting right there, shifting into fourth gear, doing like 100 miles an hour? Just doesn't really make sense to spin your tires with that speed in that gear. .733. That was a dirt slow, but we'll take it. We're at least qualified for the race now. Let's go. Now we're about to jump right into the race. Gotta take off his jacket though. Because it is quite hot in here. But we did qualify for the Nurburgring race. I believe we can just straight up withdraw from here. The Ringmeister. See what kind of lobby we get into. This could be interesting. I haven't finished this race yet. That's good. Really nice spilling water. Love doing that. Here we go. Time to join. Why is this not working? There we go. Man, two-factor authentication is so ridiculous. Try to do something really quick and you just can't do it. It's so crazy to me. If anybody uses Authenticator, my Authenticator doesn't work for the email that I have for this account. It's on two different emails. That makes zero sense. But here we go. Time to jump into some races. What's this guy doing here?
Right side, clear.
Sorry, Daniel. Usually it lets you go straight through people in the pits. That was a little bit odd. Didn't mean to bump him there, but we're all good.
Together forever now.
Maybe get into a low strength of field lobby. No, this is just the practice lobby, actually. Holy moly, I took that way faster. Trying to push it a little bit harder. Hit the grass there. That was a little bit closer than I wanted to. A little bit too much understeer there. Nice. We definitely have got a bit more pace.
Missing the apex. Woo. Whenever that curve's a little bit sketchy, did not mean to do that at all. Slowest corner on the entire Nurburgring there. Golly, we could have had a lot better qualifying time. You can tell how slow I was driving. This isn't even a good lap. Coming in a little hot there. We're going to lose all of our time that we were up because of that. Very important corner, and that is how you screw it up. Not all of it, at least. Corner's so awkward, I just don't know how to take it. Woo. So much understeer. Always bad when you enter into the carousel and you feel like you can't go to the bottom of it and you just keep on floating upwards. Try and push the car through this section a little bit. I feel like I'm really lacking pace through here. It's mostly a little bit lack of confidence in this car. Are so sketchy through this section. Oh, a whole lot of rotation overlapping there.
Man, oh man. I'm not gonna lie, I think a part of the reason why we wrecked there is because I actually kind of got distracted with the thought of one of the best iRacing streamers in this game maybe hosting his league right now. So we're gonna jump into this and see if he is. And I don't know, he may not be streaming. I thought the event was starting today, but I guess it's not. It's a little bit upsetting there. No Billy over today. Thought there was supposed to be a big league happening, but there is sadly not. That kind of stinks.
I'm ready for this race to get started, though. We got a little bit of wielding, maybe. No. Now we have full damage. All right, let's see. Oh, you don't have a clutch in this car. Just messing around. We got cold tires again. Let's see if somehow we can drift around the outside of this corner. No clutch. Ah! It is so hard to... You can't really drift in this game at all. Where did it just put me? Put me way back. The car is so slippery when you start to... Just start driving it. I can drift again. Oh... It's like you're drifting and then all of a sudden you just have a ton of traction. We have very cold tires right now, so that is part of the reason. There we go, gridding in 4 minutes, that's what we'd like to see. I'm gonna hold it flat out and just see what happens, even though I definitely did let off. A little bit deep there, not enough brake. Oh my gosh, you can kind of sling it through there. What an exit compared to my qualifying lap. I could probably beat my qualifying lap by a good 3 to 4 seconds if I had to guess. Don't really understand how I'm losing time right now. That makes almost zero sense to me, but maybe the wind was blowing or something. Oh my gosh, the car bottom's out right there. A little bit of a drift. Alright, let's get into this race. Let's get into this thing, see how we can do. I really thought the Billy IRacing. Huh. It's not being live streamed? I guess not. That's a little bit unfortunate. Oh, we're in a nice 2K Irating lobby. Qualifying at 6th position. Oh. I just want to win this race. Or not even win it. I just want to finish this race is what I'm trying to say. Made a mistake twice in a row hitting that curb. Man. I'm gonna see if I can make that mistake again.
Looks like one of your wheels is out of alignment. You'll have less grip out there.
Because apparently, if you're sliding like I just did, you can actually counter steer and hit the gas instead of the brakes, and it'll start turning you, straighten you back up a little bit. Oh my! If anybody tuned into the stream the last 30 seconds, it's gotta be hilarious to watch. Wrecking over and over and over again. This car's so weird. It's like you have zero traction, and then you try and counter steer, and then you have so much traction, and it just goes straight the other way. No, there's too much gas. It's a little bit outside, that's okay. Not enough brakes. That turn's so important. Get it right. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can survive this race for the first time. Haven't been able to do it. Don't know if I'll be able to do it considering I just wrecked like 5 times just then, but we're gonna give it our best shot. This is about to get interesting, fellas.
One lap to green.
Very similar in Irating. I'm just not fast in this car.
The estimated strength of field is 2010.
The estimated strength of field is 2,000.
A
Pid.
lot of opportunities today. Head down. Pick your battle.
I would love a top 10 finish with not many incident points here. See if we can draw some lines here on our telemetry. Anybody else do this on your telemetry, or is it just me? The M2 does look pretty sick with the right decal. If you don't have a decal on it, like myself, it doesn't really look fantastic. Stock decal looks, God, it looks pretty terrible. And here we go.
The start to the M2 race again.
I would love to do single file here.
About to go green. Stay focused.
We are kind of filing into single file. Nice, nice.
Pace car is off. Green, green, green. Catch up. 5 car.
Here we go, and we're off. I really thought that guy was gonna lose it right there. He is not driving the best. What's up, Coda? We're on early today. May have caught you before you went to bed today, actually. Alright, we're gonna need this pink car to pick up the pace just a wee bit. These guys are gonna take off and leave us. Doing good, brother. Just hanging out this morning. I got a way better exit than him here.
The car behind has gone on. Car right. Stay on the left. Clear.
That was a little bit sketchy.
Incident behind.
Sheesh. Yeah, I was gonna say, I figured I was catching you before you went to bed. That's a first. To your face cam? It's still the same. I just have the... So the difference is it's during the middle of the day. And, there's sunlight coming through the window right now, and so it's darkening the webcam. Makes it harder on the camera. That's all that's going on. Yeah, typically when I'm streaming, it's nighttime for me and morning time for you, so it's a little bit different. I just don't have like a great lighting setup. Don't really want to block out this window, if I'm being completely honest. I don't typically stream during the day, so there's not really a reason to it. I just figured I'd hop on. I'm about to get just a little bit closer to this guy. Man, I took that slightly bad. I don't know why Twitch isn't working. Maybe that's why Twitch isn't just... Maybe that's why I'm not getting any viewers on Twitch. Maybe it's actually not working. Trying to. I've raced this race probably 4 or 5 times, and I don't know if I've completed it yet. Just had a little bit of code brown right there. I really kind of like pace in this car. I'm not very quick in it. I have trust issues with this car. Oh. This car gets very tricky through these sections too. It likes to slide around a little bit. Golly. Oh. Oh my goodness.
Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the course.
I'm assuming my car's ruined. Actually, surprisingly, doesn't feel ruined. This is the BMW M2, and I don't know how I... How do I not have damage? Okay. We can still drive. I really don't know how. This car is so... I really don't like driving this car because it's just... To me, it is so inconsistent. I have no idea how much damage. There's no way I have a back bumper. I want to go back and watch that wreck.
You've got 2 laps to go.
That was really unfortunate. We had a chance to fight for the lead there, but honestly, not very fast in this car, so I'm not really surprised by what happened. But we still can get into the top 7 pretty easily if we can keep up with these guys in front of us. We have a good section here. Tires are starting to get warmed up. This car just like bounces a lot, I feel like. Yeah, this car is... It's not used to it still. He called him a wanker. We'll say one thing, we are faster than these guys.
Come on,
See you,
mate.
Caleb. Have a good
Come on.
night.
I have to come back on.
Oh no.
Car right. Clear on the right.
That was a little rude, Sasha. See you, man.
Max, have you got a maple or a black flag?
Holy crap.
Max, hello. You have a microphone.
Man, if I wouldn't hit the curb there, 100% could have passed them.
Flash if you are with that.
The car behind is going on.
Oh! That was a full Cobra on there. Oh my gosh, these guys are slow. You know it's bad when you're having to drive the car completely different. Oh. How does he go straight over the curb there? And I do a full 360 spin.
Oh, ma che cucchio fa? Ma aspetta.
Really need to pass this guy here. The draft really isn't too helpful in this car.
Car right. Clear.
We're both missing car parts, I bet.
Max, can I ask you politely
White flag, white flag.
But please don't contract me again. I said please don't.
Holy crap, we have a line of cars behind us.
You're in the top 10. You got about 2 laps of fuel
I
left.
wanted a 0x, thanks for the 1x man, for fuck's sake.
Car's starting to get a little bit more grip, especially on the front tires. I can feel it. Already starting to lead the guy behind us. He really doesn't have a ton of pace. Very important turn right here. And I took it bad and he took it good. Very close to hitting the grass there. That was a little sketchy. We're both pushing it a little too hard. If I would have kept my line there, I would have been able to pass this guy on the straightaway. Oh my goodness, he's slow through here.
Car right. Stay
Oh my, that is a horrible... What is going on?
keep to the left. Clear.
What a terrible time for him to make that mistake. Golly, all these guys are going to get into the draft. I have to turn a really, really fast last section here and not get passed by like 3 people more than likely in the last straight. Hopefully he'll hold him up. Unless I do something like that. Oh, I took it so bad. Should be flat out pretty easily here. Man, I lost a lot of time. Ugh. Huge section right here. There's a gigantic line of cars behind us. A lot of spinning there.
You got a slow car on the right.
Off just a touch.
Car right. Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
Come on, draft. Come on, draft. The old switcheroo.
Right side. Stay on the left.
We got a 4X for that.
Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
What? What? Sorry for the 4X thing. That was unfortunate.
Alright, there's the checkered flag. Great job. You did really well.
We barely touched each other right there, but hey. We finished the race. That's all that I wanted. Finishing the top 10 also. Can't complain there, especially after what had happened lap 1. I mean, I don't know how I didn't get a meatball here. How much time do we have left? How do I not get a meatball here? How do I not meatball off of this? That is the most inconsistent thing I've seen in a long time in iRacing. Gotta send a Snapchat to my... That is crazy. That's unbelievable. That makes 0 sense, but I mean, I'll take it. We're gonna jump into the... Actually... Where's Le Mans? I think Le Mans would be a lot easier, or a lot more fun. Curious to know what our results are gonna look like.
Oh man, 253 people registered for this Ferrari race. That's crazy. Come on. Need these results to finish. Here we are, waiting on some results. Yeah. The worst thing about iRacing is not being able to do something like right now. I don't know why I can't just do whatever. There we go. We have some race results. Come on. Did it even show us? I feel like it didn't even show the result tab there. Okay. That doesn't make much sense. Still hasn't shown the results for last race, but we're good. There we go. Safety rating went down, but I rating went up. Really sucks. I kind of wish it was the opposite, but we're all good there. Back into the 1900s. And we finished an M2 event. First time since that track has been on. So that is quite nice. All right. Let's actually see if Twitch is working. What if you open this? Twitch is 100% working on my side. I don't really know why he has problems watching this over on Twitch. Let me see if I can see myself on Twitch over. On my phone. I just want to make sure it's actually working. I feel like Twitch has one of the worst apps. It doesn't hardly ever work. Trying to find myself on it. Yeah, it's still working. I don't know why he's having problems viewing it over on Twitch. Almost 400 people registered for this race. Crazy. God, how much slower I was going.
Ferrari feels so stiff. What kind of lobby we're about to get into? Woo. That may be a better second gear exit. Struggling a little bit through that section, definitely losing some time. On full send it through here and see what happens.
You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty.
Nice. Wait, why did it not show me my last lap time? Oh, it's because that was my out lap. Wow, I went to first right there. That was a little bit of a brain fart. Golly, you can send it through that turn. Just absolutely sending it to try things.
Black flag. They say you cut the course. They're gonna hold you for a while.
They should be starting in uno momento. Alright, here we go. Into some qualifying. Do 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 do.
Golly, it's such a just cold, windy day outside. There's nothing like 43 degrees and 25-mile-per-hour winds. There's nothing better than that. This is the ideal weather that I would like. It's crazy to me that it's also the middle of February. I'm gonna full send it through this section. Try and go a little over the limit. Especially in this turn 1 right here. Not this turn, but the following. I'm just gonna see how far fast we can push it. I almost feel like I could go into 3rd there. I'm gonna reset that and try that. I'm sorry, I thought I wrecked somebody. Please reset, 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 reset. I'm gonna try. I feel like this may actually be nice, and I don't know if it will be, because sometimes you can spin a little bit in 2nd. 2nd is definitely not a terrible gear. I'm out of this tournament, but I feel like you can have so much speed. Oh, I spun. 2nd's definitely the move. Gotta test it though. I was gonna see if I could just hold it flat out and be fine through that section. That was not the case. Ooh, I skipped a little bit, could have stayed in it. Okay, we're not gonna be able to do much more, but I kinda wanna see that drift. This turn's actually really fun when you get it right. This should look kinda cool. Before we jump into qualifying here. Golly, that was a straight up drift. Is this it? Oh, way too far. What's going on here? Let's see what this camera angle looks like. Literally couldn't even see it. What? Oh, we're starting now. Alright. Shooting for a 3:59. Anything in the 3:59s would be a solid lap time right here. The fastest one's a 4:01, but I know that we have a... Look at our optimal right now. A 4:00.004. What a lap time.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Here we go. See what we can do here. We can afford to mess up in the first like 2 minutes of this lap and still have a chance of turning another one. I just held it to the floor right there. I knew it was a little risky, but I knew we had another chance. Nice little exit there, and that is why I think we could turn a sub 4 minute lap time here, is simply because that turn right there. We have a couple of turns like that on this track where I know I can get in a ton of time. So, still on pace here. Coming in a bit hot. That's a iffy one. Very smooth on the gas there. Did not want to spin. Lost some time there, but that's okay. No big deal. Coming in a little bit too hot into the hairpin. I don't think it's worth resetting for. That one, however, I could definitely be over a second up right now. Is it worth resetting? I'm gonna say no. It really sucks on this track that you can't turn at least 2 laps in qualifying. I think that's kind of dumb in my personal opinion. Oh no, not right now. Holy moly, we screwed up the lap. Slow down a little bit too much there. We're not going to turn our sub 4 unless I can make up a lot of time here, but still got a little bit better than our best, so slight improvement's always better. Oh no! Oh man! Wow! I just choked. I just choked really hard. Oh man. That's really unfortunate, actually.
TC, you cut the course. You'll have to slow down. You'll have the time to go.
Can't really do much about that at this point. Ah. Just gonna take this turn as fast as we can and see what happens. I tried to push it hard. Alright, before we jump into the race, I'm gonna go take me a pee. This is gonna get interesting, fellas. Got me a nice little piece of chocolate for the race.
You got about 5 laps.
Our tires cooled down so fast. Little P6 action. So what we're looking at here. So I turned a 358.6. There's a chance we could keep up with them. No one else qualified though. Does odd. In a flat 2K lobby, there's so many people in this race.
The estimated strength of field is 2,000. Pit road.
Oh.
Right now. It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp. Five cars left to grid. Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
Two cars, the grid. I don't know what's happening with my channel. It's not showing some things that it typically does, and it don't really make sense to me, but that's okay.
Catch start 12. Sharp.
A little bit of heat in the tires. Just a wee bit, eh? With little zigzags. I feel like we're missing some people in this race. Somebody's car is smoking. Why is this guy's car smoking? Seth, why is your car smoking, brother?
I have no clue, but it's not looking so good.
Did you use the clutch or something?
Now, as soon as I put it into first gear, it just started smoking.
Whoa, I've never seen this before. He said, "You good, bro?" Got the jets flying over top of us. Here it is, the Ferrari.
Get ready. Going green.
At Le Mans. This is smoke.
The pace car is off. Be ready. Green, green, green.
Had to dodge this guy beside us because he decided to stick his front end right into us before we took off there. So he's probably going to be the reason why we lose this draft. Right here off the start. Maybe. We're actually good here. Guy started out in 11th and is all the way up to me.
Keep to the right. Still red. Keep to the right.
We're both just having to hold our line.
Still red. Hold your line.
I don't know where he's at. Oh my gosh. That was a little bold. If I didn't let off right there, we were both wrecking. Whoa, he's serving a slowdown.
Clear.
Didn't get on the brakes hard enough there. That's unfortunate. Oh, and a little bit of a spin. Even more unfortunate. Oh, this guy's gonna pass us.
Car right. Keep to the left. Go on the left. Clear on the right.
He said uninstall right now. That was a little bit sketchy. This Artem guy might be really fast, so I'm kind of okay with him going in front of us. I would like to stay in this draft, though. This race is really fun, but it ends up coming into groups. There's a good chance if I don't stay with this group ahead of us that we just get lost here. So very important few sections here for us. Tried a second gear exit there. I don't know if I liked it or not. At least eliminates the spin out of that turn. I think our group's just racing too much. We should be focused on catching up with the group in front of us, but everybody takes that turn just a little bit different. It's a little bit sketchy to follow someone close on because I feel like it's just everybody does something so different in it and it's just hard to predict almost. I missed the apex a bit there.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Try and stay in this front guy's draft here. This could get messy here. They're going 3 wide into this turn. Well. Honestly, really surprising. He's serving a slowdown. I think somebody's serving a slowdown here. It's black car potentially. We'll give this guy a little bump.
Right side, clear.
Yellow car may have gotten a slowdown there. That was a little sketchy. He did.
Right side. Clear.
Come on, give me the bump. Give me the bump. Come on, bump me.
Car on your left. Stay on the right. Stay on the right. Still there. There's an incident ahead. Clear on the left. Car stop on the left. Car stop on the left.
Hi, fuck
Go
you.
right.
Can't have a nice race, yeah? Careful like this. Why
Looks like we had a little bit of an incident with the second place guy. Fortunate for those guys. But we're close. This Callum guy I've raced before, he's pretty quick. Oh my gosh. This guy is driving. This is the issue with this game. Someone starts lagging, you can't, like, they just start glitching all over the place. It makes no sense to me. Guys swinging it way too wide there. It's a really hard section to pass in, and it's kind of hard to follow in it as well. I apologize for my face cam being so dark. By the way, if you're new here, because I don't typically stream during the day, but today we are, and well, the lighting's just not that great, so got a little bit of light coming through the window today instead of no light. Whoa, Callum wrecked or something. I don't know what happened back there. Pushing it to the edge there. Really good exit. This is not a white flag lap. I really think that I'm faster than Antonio, so I'm just gonna take the inside here. Oh, hopefully I don't get a slow down there, and I did. Oh, man. Golly. Gotta let off at the 300 board. Let him have it. Oh. Holy moly, there's a lot of people here. Callum's really aggressive, I know that. We're going side by side. I'm just gonna back out here. I don't think it's worth it. I think Callum is trying to do the same thing and we're backing off together.
On the left, clear on the right.
Wow. Less than close racing. It's really unfortunate for me and Antonio there. If we both got slowdowns, it would screwed us both up and brought everybody back into the race. We almost started breaking away from everyone and it turned into... We brought everybody back into the race. Oh, we have a line of cars here. This is gonna get interesting, boys. I almost think I like a second gear exit there so you don't spin. Holy moly, I got a little squirrely there on the brakes for just a second. It felt like the front end was going to dive there. I got a little scared. Let off a little early there. Probably could have stayed in third and got some more speed out of that turn. There's just so much faster than people through this turn. Oh, we may have a slowdown from that. Yep.
Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the course. The car is
That's no good.
just set the fastest lap. 57.549.
Very important that we get into the draft here, though. I didn't serve the slowdown there. That's so unfortunate. Gonna let off the gas just a little bit. Oh no! That's it for us. What? How do we not get a slowdown there? Are you kidding? That's unfortunate, or not really unfortunate, very fortunate. I don't really know how I didn't get a slowdown there, considering I went outside track limits, but hey, we'll take it. I don't feel like I'm getting too much going on this guy here. Flying cone at us. Still have a chance to go up quite a few spots, but need to get a little bit closer to these guys, and Daniel's probably going to be pushing us by the end of this straight. Can't really do anything here. It's just smarter for me to push him forward.
Right side. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right.
Whoa. Oh, I couldn't. That sucks.
What gap up here? Look at that. Look at that.
He's gone. That was unfortunate.
Look at that.
Maybe lose these guys ahead of us. My bad for whoever that was. Let's send them into the Shadow Realm.
Right side. Stay on the left. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.4 seconds. Still there. Car right. Clear.
Good racing there between me and Daniel. I want to go back and see if I actually did. I definitely wrecked that guy, but I just want to see what happened and what I could have done differently. It's always good to go back and look at mistakes like that and understand what could have been done differently. One did not kill him, but holy moly, we're taking this terrible. Pretty confident in this section that we'll have a good exit here and not really have to worry about Daniel here. Unless I spin like that. Side by side. Woo! Good racing, Daniel.
Chicken flag, chicken flag. Good job. Very good job.
What are you doing, man?
Well, that was fun. That was a good time. I want to go back and see the braking zone here and see what I could have done differently to not absolutely send this guy. It's always good to basically just see what had happened. Okay, so side by side, coming into the heavy braking zone, where I'm typically, I know there's a lot of cars here, typical braking zone is this curb over here. I'm already on brakes. I'm on brakes. I'm starting to turn in, and he is very hard on brakes. Oh, I started to turn inside because I thought he was going to go outside, and he was on his way there. I just couldn't get slowed down enough. Let's see. My brakes fluctuate. Could I have stayed at 100% here? Yeah. That one was on me. That one was 100% on me. I wonder what happened to this guy. I don't even know who it was. Who was it here? It was Antonio. Just really unfortunate there. I apologize, Antonio. That one was on me. But that was still a really good race. What happened to his car, actually? Did he, like... I feel like he only finished one position back. Man, that's tough. Anyways, that was a good race. That was really fun. Hope y'all enjoyed that for whoever was watching. That was a good time. Oh, no, no, no. I meant to save that. That's unfortunate. All good. Dang it. Meant to save that race. First 4x. Oh, look at us. Back over 2,000 Irating and 2.48. Dang it. I meant to save that replay. That is tough. What's up, Jake? How you doing, brother? Holy moly, we've been kind of on the grind. Jake, I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't about to probably slow down and wind down the stream here. Been going for a minute. But I think just for a minute we may try and... Ooh, nice, nice. Polishing the exhaust. Don't sound too bad. Yeah, I'm still on the hunt for cars. Really bad. Like, I really want a sports car, but I'm also... Just to have a sports car and be able to drive it around. Like today, I would literally just be driving. Like I thought about this. The only thing that would be switching right now if I had a sports car versus a not having one is instead of driving on iRacing, I would probably be driving the car right now, just for fun. But here I am. Let's see. See if we can get a couple of laps around Mount Panorama, maybe. I don't want to race with a bunch of ghosts. So many people put AIs on there. Whoa! That was a good one. Let's see what the Porsche, or the Porsche is going to. Sim racing is safer. Maybe for me, for how much I wreck. At least I haven't wrecked in real life. At least my fault. I have wrecked in real life, but not my fault. Maybe this Hungarian. Ah. Oh, they do have the Cup car on here. Oh, and they have it mixed. This could be an interesting little practice session. That's simply safer and cheaper. A lot cheaper. Probably gonna keep on streaming until the wife gets home. Then I'm gonna head out. In about 10 to 20 minutes. Somewhere in there. We got Dirk Bolte, Mike Gerens, and Robert Kapler. Man, I really wish I would have saved that replay. It's not fun. Yeah. I have pushed a lot of cars to the limits, though, in real life. I'll say that. And not fast cars. I'm talking a 2001 Pathfinder and a 2012 Mazda 3 hatchback. My Civic, not super fast. Kind of got to the age where I started slowing down a bit once I got my Civic. A little bit more sense into me. Actually, I'll take that back. The reason why I started slowing down was because I was pushing my Mazda so hard one day. And, got a little speed wobble. And that was enough to slow me down. A little bit of practice here. A lot of I mean, I can definitely see it. But what I did, I shouldn't say it, but what I did was definitely scary. It was very scary. Definitely, it was one of those moments where you're like, okay, shouldn't probably do that again. At least on a road like that. Ooh. That was on me. Not gonna have a ton of pace here. More than likely, but this is the race for next week, and I think this track will be pretty fun. Need to learn the ins and outs of this track. Trying to drive this car like the Ferrari, and it is not quite the Ferrari here. This turn is challenging. Oh my gosh, I missed that apex by a quarter of a mile. Jake, have you ever had a bad wreck in a sports car? Holy moly, this car is not the Ferrari. I gotta settle down here.
See, I took it out by an AI. He said mini. That's tough.
51.136.
Yeah, that is no fun. Totaling a few race cars. That was a bit expensive. I used to probably have track insurance, especially for a race car. Oh no, I gotta be a lot more patient there. It's worth sacrificing the exit there. You gotta stay inside. Man, this turn is hard. I gotta break it a little earlier. I was really hoping we'd have some mixed class drivers here, but there is not. Oh my gosh. Turn's a little bit tricky, you gotta be so patient. I think it'd be better to late apex in that turn, but I'm not 100% sure. A little deep there. Turns a little sketchy. I'm gonna try and break a little bit earlier here. Much better. Did not take this turn the best though. Stay on there. Woo. We're gonna gas a little bit harder there. Oh, I had to lock it up. Dang it. Oh. I actually wouldn't mind going to drive some cars today. I may do that after I get off stream. I may go test drive a Miata. Jake, what car should I test drive today? It's gonna be the Miata for sure. It's because I want to experience it. The car that has a 99% like rating, it seems like. Everybody seems to love it. There's some people have had negative reviews on Miatas, but really? I've heard they're fun. There's something about those cars, though. Because you ever have some cars where, like, you don't know what it is you don't like about them, but there's just something. They do look good, though. I will say that. I never drove that car in this game, actually. And I gotta take more curve there, I think. Gotta take more curve there. So important. It's better to go slow over the curve than to miss it.
New fast flat for you.
There we go. Time lap change there. I don't know who's real in this lobby and who's not, so I feel like I gotta be respectful, but I'm pretty sure these guys are bots. What the heck just happened there? His car just jumped.
Go on your left. Stay on the right.
These AI bots do not give you any space. They are here to battle.
Still there.
And it's kind of
You're
nice.
on the left.
They really don't care if they hit you or not. You don't get a slowdown for going over that? It's good to know. Oh no, I'm missing it. Section's kind of tough. Racing with bots is kind of nice though, because you can actually like have passing scenarios that you wouldn't necessarily have when you got into a race. Yes, I would 100% agree, and maybe that's part of the reason why I don't like it. I don't really know. But I would 100% agree. Like, if you compare that community to the Mazda, obviously there's people who are just buying it just to, like, have a Miata for the most part. But a lot of these guys are car enthusiasts and actually care, and maybe are either getting started, like, in their first sports car. Oh.
That was a little odd. Speaking of Miata, we're gonna switch it up a little bit. Yeah, they're either getting started in their first sports car or actually really enjoy cars. Or vice versa, where like you said, the R86 community is kind of miserable. But at the same time, I will say the GR86 does look better than the Miata. Do a little test drive here.
We're about to get off
The stream, sadly. Gotta call it a... Maybe back on later, I'm not 100% sure though. Yeah, I don't know. I legit will probably go drive. Huh. I wonder what. I know these guys had a BMW Chattanooga. I don't really want to go drive. Oh, I don't really want to go drive a BMW, even though I never have. I actually probably should. But they had a nice used. Buddy. Well, boys, it's time to call it. Time to call the stream here. But I'm gonna go test drive some cars today. I think it'd be fun. Just to get out and do. There's an Audi. Oh my gosh, I haven't thought about it. Audis lose so much value. You can get an Audi A7 for. It's kind of crazy. Let's see if they have a Miata or a Porsche. Okay, so they actually don't have a Porsche Cayman. Alright, brother, I'll probably be back on later tonight, I think. Well, I appreciate you hopping in, Jake. Have fun polishing that exhaust, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.